Alright, here we have a 1974 Volkswagen Karman Ghia. I'm going to walk around here, do a little show and tell. Trim's just being held on with some painter's tape there. Mirror's a little loose, but works. Door's open. There's a broken spring holder opener right here. Door panel's not in incredibly good shape, but is there. There's the 1974 tag. Convertible top is in good shape, but was ripped into twice by somebody trying to break into the car, so it's torn over here in the corner on the headliner. I'll put the top up here in just a second, you can see it. And then the metal's a little rusty, and it just needs some fine-tuning and adjustment in that, but it does open and close fairly easily. You just have to pay attention to which way some of the metal actually pops in and out. Seats are not in incredibly great shape. The driver's seat's just worn out from being a daily driver. Passenger seat doesn't even look like it's been used. But it's decently comfy enough, especially for a big person. It doesn't sit very high because the padding's worn out at the back. So that's the rear glass. That is a start switch, because for a while the ignition switch was broken, but the ignition switch works, which I'll show you in a minute. We've got a nice high quality Alpine 35-watt radio in there. Pretty epic. Nothing too special. Let's go ahead and open the glove box here. Pop the hood. Coming around this way. Antenna's broken off there. We do have that actual piece, but it's not attached. On the hood here, we've got some originality going on in here, and we've got some crazy fun going on in here. There's the crazy fun. That's about the worst rust on the entire car right there. Just this piece. Just goes all the way through. No spare tire. Still got the horn and the bottle up here though. Don't have a jack that I found. And then we're missing the plate that goes right here. Horn's disconnected, obviously. There's some numbers for y'all. And then you got the gas tank under here, which it looks like there's a, oh look, there's the jack. Just kidding. Looks like there's a slight leak in the fuel system somewhere up here, because that's slightly different colored, slightly discolored. Charcoal canister, another Volkswagen tag right here. I'll try and zoom in on that so you all can pause and read that. And the only other real modifications in here are that starter switch and the radio. Everything else is stock. This is actually the paint code. This is the paint for the repaint, Saturn yellow, color L-13M. Yay. Different antenna for the radio, a newer one. That might actually be a factory replacement if you put it in the right spot. Doesn't look like it has an angled mount on it. Gas flap right there. Coming around the back. Oh, sorry, forgot I was going to show you the body of the car here. Got a broken turn signal lens. Got a little bit of rust here. Dent here, and a little rust. Dent and a little rust. Headlight ring doesn't sit quite flat. I don't think there's any other. There's a little bit of signs of some tweaking here from probably a prior front end accident, but not too bad. Get nice and close in here so y'all can see that. Relatively straight. Alright, coming on around. Got the lower trim is missing over here. We have a couple of those pieces. I think the last piece and the front piece, but we don't have that second door piece that I saw. The second mirror is not there. Coming right around. Nothing too crazy and exciting. A little bit of body damage over this fender here. I think I left this open. Yes, I did. Good. Got our 1600 dual port in here. And that's just some heat damage on the paint there at the bottom of the trunk lid. Relatively clean. Freshly washed so that I could figure out where stuff is leaking, if anything. Got a new Amazon special on that carburetor. We do have the original carburetor, but it needs to be rebuilt. And the original dual vacuum advanced distributor, which works fine both ways. Both vacuum cans work. Cables colors backwards, but they do work fine. Battery here. All original. This is EGR for 1974. Need some new heater hoses. They're ripped in 3 or 4 places, but relatively easy to get to. Other than that, let's fire this baby up if I have the keys on me. I'm pretty sure I do. All right. Windshield wipers do work. Give it some gas pedal and see what it does. I think the, yeah, choke. It does start, I promise. I'm just usually sitting in the driver's seat, hitting the gas pedal. This engine is warm, by the way. I just got back with this car. Took it for some driving with the new carburetor on it. So we have pretty bad muffler leak. That's that low note that makes it sound like a Harley. It does run fine, charges fine. Yeah, release that belt is just awesome. So it runs and drives fine. All 4 gears work going forwards, reverse works going backwards, clutch works. Put this top up just to show you what condition it's in. Try and pull it up in the middle, make it relatively even. There we go. I'm not going to latch it right now on video because it takes 2 hands. The outside's in good shape, but like I said, the inside was ripped right in here by a knife at one point in its life. There we go. You can see that. So otherwise, the headliner's in pretty decent condition, just really dirty. Need some help there. I'm going to crawl in here. And if I can get the seat to roll forward, there we go. Got your start switch. You got your area under here, which is nice and dry. No rust. I did notice in here that the shifter has some play in it, so needs a new shift coupler right there. And drop that down. This bad boy goes up here and clips into place up here. But we're missing half the clip right here, so it snaps into place. Doesn't snap fully tight, but it does close plenty for driving. The engine cable here, engine hood release is a little stiff, but does open the hood just fine. Just takes a little bit of effort to open. Other than that, pretty. I can't show you the floor, but rust free under there. Right there. Some more right there. There's something else up above it. I think that's just sound deadening that's right above it. So it's rusted out kind of under the driver's seat a little bit. I'll drop the same over there in a second. Rockers look decent. A little bit of rust right there. This car lives about a mile from Ocean Beach, so since 1986, so there's minimal rust for where it lives. Front beam, all stock. Steering box has a nice little bit of fluid all over it. Again, that rust on the bottom there. rust in here. I think I misspoke at the beginning of this video. I thought the nose was going to rust, but I haven't crawled underneath yet to see this. Right in here. So that's perfect. So definitely a decent build. Great start project that runs and drives. Could be daily driven if you wanted to. Heater's not even hooked up right there. Far from perfect, but a great start to a project car.